In this video I'll show you how to farm reputation for Netherwing in Shadowmoon Valley Outlands, and I'll even give you a tip on how you could reach Exalted in a single day. Technically at least. You might need to do a little preparation in advance, and I have added timestamps for your convenience. The rewards you get from reaching Exalted with Netherwing is the Netherwing Drakes. There is a total of 6 different color drakes that you can buy for 200 gold each, and they can be bought by Drake dealer Herlunk. So let's begin. If you want to reach Exalted with as little farming and grinding as possible, then I recommend you look for the next Burning Crusade time walking event in your calendar. As of filming this video, the next event for me is December the 2nd, 2020. Because during this event, all reputation gains in Outlands are increased, and it will allow you to gain an absurd amount of reputation with Netherwing. However, for this to work optimally, you need to do this on a character that haven't began any quests with Netherwing yet, as you are rewarded a set amount of reputation doing the introduction quest with Netherwing, and during the event, even those are increased drastically. So where do you begin? We have to locate an NPC called Mordenai, which can be found as shown here on the map. Once you find him, he will offer you a quest called Kindness. This is the start of the Netherwing quest line. From there you simply need to follow the quest line until you unlock the dailies. Once finished with the introduction, you will have some dailies you are able to do. They are locked behind reputation, as you might not have access to all the dailies I show in the video, but simply just do the ones you have, and if you do this during the time walking event, you will most likely have access to all of them. I would recommend that you do the dailies as you fly around looking for eggs, as the route I usually take will allow you to do the quests along the way. You can skip ahead in the timestamps if you wish to see the route. And by eggs, I mean the Netherwing eggs that you can find scattered around the area, and you can turn them in infinitely to gain reputation. These dailies are most likely not gonna play a large part in your grind to Exalted if you do this during the time walking event, but it's some easy to gain reputation, so you might as well do them. If you're farming this outside of the event, then I would recommend you do these every day, and like I said earlier in the video, I suggest you do the dailies along the way of the flying route I'll show you in the video while you pick up eggs. If you plan on hitting Exalted in a single day, then I would suggest you start gathering some Netherwing eggs already now without turning them in. And except for the flying route, I will also show you a boss in Karazhan that have a 100% chance to drop 1 to 3 eggs. As you fly around, I would recommend checking the platforms floating around the island, as many times I've found eggs on them. In this video I do not manage to find any eggs in the wild, as there is a few other people collecting them at the time. I did however find some eggs in the mine shaft, as I showed earlier in the video, so I definitely recommend you check in there, and while you do that, kill all the monsters you can see, as they have a small chance to drop a egg as well. When you're killing the boss in Karazhan for eggs, I would suggest you also kill the first boss, as he have a chance to drop a mount if you're lucky. There is also a few other bosses in the raid that can drop some enchantment illusions, such as Mongoose and Sunfire, and also a few pets if any of that is of interest to you. With all that said, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please consider subscribing. Until next time, happy farming.